listen to me, but he ain't listen to me, but he ain't listen to me. I tried to talk to him. He ain't listen to me, but he ain't listen to me, but he ain't listen to me, but he ain't listen to me.
What up, though? It's your boy, Go MC Spaceship Awaits Incredible, back for another edition of In This Corner, your Raw recap for October 28th, 2024. Live from Hershey, Pennsylvania. That was a go-home show. We get ready for Crown Jewel on Saturday. I don't know what that shit was, y'all. That was it was real midish of a show. Very protective. You didn't really see anybody who's wrestling Saturday except no. So I understand having a 5-match card allows you to have wrestlers that they don't have to wrestle all the time, right? You don't have to have wrestlers overworking themselves. You're giving them an easier day, an easier life. But I would have liked to see more build-up for Crown Jewel. They really made Crown Jewel feel, really, yeah, you know. Didn't really. I guess you're gonna see a lot more on SmackDown since it's already been taped, so they're still getting their time off. Damien Priest lost. That's a Dom. Dom beat Damien Priest. That's crazy. And then the best part of the show, of course, was the Bloodline shit. I thought they was rushing it. With Sammy so soon, because at the beginning of the show, I was kind of like, okay, you got Usos all going. Spoiler alert, they're going to wrestle on Saturday. But I was thinking, wait for Sammy. Give Sammy some time. And I think you can still let it breathe a little bit. I don't think you have to rush it. So I'm going to go ahead, go with the show. I'm trying to get off this thing pretty quick. It was a pretty quick show. This was one of the first 2-hour shows. I was like, okay. And I like the 2-hour shows. I can get the fuck off. I got schoolwork to do. And, I don't want to be on long anyway. Y'all know this about me right now. So we see Seth Rollins. He's going to join him. He is definitely going to join him. I don't think he's going to betray them. I don't see Sammy. I think the fun of it will be the old bloodline versus the new bloodline. Now, will he betray him in War Games? Possibly. But he's going to join them first. So we start off with the Bloodline recap. You see Jay lose last week. Then you see the Motor City Machine Guns win the tag titles. And then you see the picture of Jay and Jimmy hugging and talking in the ring. And then you see Roman on the outskirts looking. Roman got a yeet. Roman got a yeet, dog. I will be doing a Crown Jewel watch party on Saturday, 12 o'clock Central Standard Time. I'll probably start about 11:30ish, somewhere around there. Jay starts to show off. Jimmy comes out. They make amends. And then the Bloodline comes out. Jay will be at SmackDown on Friday. They get the upper hand. Jacob tried to put the chair on Jay. And 2 Usos got 3 Bloodline. We did get a geek, right? But of course, Solo didn't jump in there. So then you get you find out that Dominick Mysterio is facing Damien Priest. I was like, woohoo, again. And for Raw to have so many wrestlers, I see the same fucking matches with the same fucking people. It does not. It just, for me, I know it is. I know it's a lot. And maybe I'm nostalgic. I don't mind squash matches. I don't. Because I see the same people wrestling the same folks, and it's boring to me. It does. And I think, I think that's why only having 5-match PLEs is good, because you don't get to see the same people fighting the same folks over and over and over again. And I'm gonna actually talk about that because it's one part of the show tonight that I said, okay, I liked it. I liked it. You have Ludwig Kaiser versus Sheamus, very hard hitting as always. There was a part in there, Sheamus, Ludwig had him in a guillotine, and he came back on him on the steps. And I thought they may have gave Ludwig the win, but they gave it to Sheamus with the bro kick. And it started me thinking, are they going to let Sheamus beat Braun Breaker for the IC title? That's the title that Sheamus has never won, right? To be a Grand Slam champion. And he's been in there, I think they mentioned 15 years. So I think it would be okay if they let Sheamus win that title. And you got a Rhea promo. She wants the title. If she got to go through Raquel, she's gonna go through Raquel, but she wants the title. And then Sammy stops Jimmy and Jay. And he asks, is everything cool now? Like, this it? You just back with them? Everything good? And I feel Sammy on this. Everything cool? And he tells Jay, it's not your fight, bro. You over here. And Jay like, no, you don't understand. You wouldn't understand because you're not family. Ooh. He told Sammy he was not family. Ooh. So when this first started, I said, okay, we're going to see how this goes. You know, and throughout the night, I liked how they had the segments, and sometimes I think they over segment, but I think this is a story, and they need both shows to tell this story because they got to go get them from over there at Raw. So then you had Jimmy and Jay talking, and Jimmy, Jay tells Jimmy, I told him he ain't family. This ain't his fight, whatever. He said, no, let me holler at him. Jimmy like, let me holler at him. And later on, and I'm going to just package all this together. And later on, you see Sammy talking to Solo. And I don't think nothing of it. I think it's just, that's great. I don't think Sammy's going to get with the bloodline. But he might. Now, Mary, you got me thinking, because the thing is, Sammy and Solo was okay, but their fight is against Roman and his dictatorship. So we'll see. That's interesting. The next fight was Zelina versus Ivy Nile, and I like this match. I like this match because there was two women wrestling that don't wrestle against each other, right? This wasn't Zelina versus Pure Fusion Collective. It wasn't Ivy Nile versus Maxine. And they're building up the feud of Rey Mysterio versus Chad Gable, which I saw later on in the triple threat match. And I'm happy for that. And that's the thing I want to say I'm happy for. I'm happy that they're getting LWO away from Judgment Day. They have to have some new feuds. Chad Gable needs a few feuds. He was in with Y6. So they need to go somewhere. So I'm happy that they had Chad Gable, Ray feuding. They had Zelina and Ivy Nile. Ivy Nile looked good in the match. Zelina just don't look crispy to me. She just don't be crispy. And it's not because she's small, because Ivy now they meant she's 5'2". She's small as well. Zelina just don't look crispy. And I don't know if I've ever really been a Zelina fan, even when she was in TNA. I think she's a better talker than she is a worker. But people wanted her to wrestle. But I don't think her wrestling is that great. Then you had the Jimmy J segment part after that. Then you had Seth come to the ring. And Seth comes to the ring. He says, you know, Bronson's a big monster, but he's a monster too. He said, I'm a monster too. You don't know me. Which Bronson don't act like he don't know Seth. Seth crazy. But then Bronson get on the Titantron. He says, I promise not to fight inside, but you can come outside. I don't know why that mattered. They should have been able to fight nowhere. And I don't know why Seth felt like he was going to go out there and do something with that man. I'd have been like, you know what, bro? I see you in Saudi Arabia. I'm not coming out there. You trying to trick me. And they fight. Seth hits him like twice or 3 times with the truck. They would buy a truck and a bed of tables and the production area. He hits him with the truck door like twice, gets him on the car, gives him a curb stump on the car. Gives him a stump on the car. Knocks him out. But then Seth wants to give a promo right there. Bro, don't you know what's about to happen? Don't you know what's about to happen? Bronson gets up, throws him around. Seth gets in the truck. I thought he was going to give him a curb stump onto the tables. But then Bronson Reed picks up a garbage can, throws the garbage can at him. They fight in the truck. Then Bronson Reed hits a Death Valley driver through the tables. Now, we don't know if Seth hurt or not. Now they got taken him to the medical facility, and we might not even get the fucking match. We might not get the match. And they start giving me Seth Rollins and Riddle vibes. Remember when they were supposed to fight at SummerSlam and ended up not fighting at SummerSlam? It's giving me those vibes. Or if Seth does come, he's going to get squashed. I want to see Bronson Reed beat Seth Rollins in less than 5 minutes. I think Bronson Reed should beat Seth in less than 5 minutes Saturday. That would be good. And Bronson Reed gets up after the Death Valley driver. He's a monster. Let him be a monster. Build him up. I like that. Then you have the New Testament, Wyatt and Miz segment. I did not see this segment last week after the match. And Cross kind of threatened him. Now he had to join New Testament because Paul Ellering got fucked up by Uncle Howdy, excuse me. Miz then, they show a segment where Miz is apologizing to the Truth. Truth is back there with America Alpha. Hey, Rail. And so Miz comes back out there, apologizes to Truth. And I like that they don't have the Truth looking stupid. Right? They always have Truth looking dumb. But Truth comes out. Miz apologized to Truth. They said the awesome Truth is back together. Then Truth said, I got something to give you. And he busts the Miz in his shit. Tell him good luck with the Wyatts. Y'all gonna die. And then he passes Butch and asks him, have we seen Pete? So he's still getting the goofy. But he ain't getting, Miz ain't gonna play him like that. And I like that. Even if you get in for a second, man, hit a heart. Give me a heart, send me some stars, something. You know what I'm saying? Just let me know you win. I know you ain't in for a long time. Y'all don't even like wrestling like that. But if you like wrestling, this is where you go to hear everything. You feel me? Then we had the Triple Threat Contendership match. This was a pretty long match. The War Raiders showed great power at the beginning. This is the match where Dragon Lee got some stuff off. They kept bringing up Woods being the quarterback of the team, right? That shit annoyed me because you could tell Woods, and this is why I don't like David Woods. David Woods, I think, overacts. I think he's an overactor. He's not organic with his acting. Because even after that, like, he hit Rey Mysterio one time, and he played to the crowd to get some boos. and then Kofi like, man, don't pay attention to that. And it's like, bro, we see you trying to get the heel turn. You know, because when Ray hit Kofi, he didn't stop. When Kofi hit Ray, he didn't stop. You're the only one that stopped to do something. It was a pretty long match. I think they had 2 commercial breaks in this match. Kofi had a good spot where he came in, did like a double boom drop, then the trust fall. I love the trust fall from Kofi, which is a good move. So Kofi had Ray or Dom. Dragon Lee. He may have had Ray. No. He had Dragon Lee in like the little move for the finisher, right? Xavier Woods is on the ropes. He sees Ray coming in the ring. He jumps off the ropes to go hit Ray. Misses Ray, goes through the ropes. What's up, Roby? See Roby, Big Roby, King Roby Thursday on the house party. Y'all make sure y'all tap into that and check that out. Dumb ass Xavier Woods, bro. You supposed to just hit your finisher. Why is you jumping off the ropes to go get at Ray? Right? So then he misses. All this shit plays out. Ray's about to win. He gets the 619. Then here comes Chad Gable. Boom, pulls him out. Ankle lock. At that time, I knew the War Raiders was going to win. So the War Raiders win, become number 1 contenders. Now, I thought about this during the match. Like, when they fought American Alpha, they was heels. Were they? I'm not sure. This had all 3 presumed faces. So they fought face. So I don't know if they were playing the heel in this match or not. But I think they will get a good pop. I think it's the thought has come in my head like they're trying to make the War Raiders and Motor City Machine Guns tag champs, which are 2 totally new teams that just came in. So we're going to have 2 different tag team champions, which gives us a lot of new matches. And I hope they're just hitting a reset on the tag team division, which would be good. Rollins still may be hurt because that's why they said they took him to the local medical facility. He may not, blah, 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 you know. And so, you know, we may not get that match. But I would love for Rollins to come out like he's going to wrestle, like I say, 5 minutes. That's it. Give him 5 minutes. Then the cross comes up to Miz, tells Miz he needs to go find Uncle Howdy, tell him why he's still in his business, or they're going to break his legs. I don't like Cross and Miz. Cross is giving me fun times lately. Still don't like him. But I like that this is actually going somewhere. And then, once again, you see Sammy talking to Solo, and Jimmy like, see, he ain't family. But I was confused about that because I thought you was trying to get him to be family, right? But Jay was like, I guess at the, when Jimmy and Jay had their segment, and Jay was like, I told him he wasn't family. Jimmy was like, yeah, true. He's like, nah, but you don't understand. When y'all turned y'all back, he had me. And so Jimmy is putting that doubt in Jay that Sammy may be working with Solo. And that's so crazy, right? So they putting all the pieces together. I do think the old bloodline's going to come together. And I think Sammy might turn now. Because I think the new bloodline still needs to win. Because what happens after that? Then you had Damien Priest. Dom was getting his licks in. Priest with the high power spots. Dom was only 200 pounds. That's crazy, right? But then he flexed with the little young bucks that posed on the outside. You knew Judgment Day was coming. I'm surprised we didn't see Finn, but if you noticed in the Judgment Day promo in the back earlier, when they told Dom that he was going to be facing Priest, Finn walked away first. I don't know what that means, but I want to pay attention to it. And he did not come out there to help Dom, even when Dom got fucked up. And I thought Finn would cost him the match, but Finn never showed up. And Liv and Raquel helped Dom roll up Damien Priest or distract him enough to get the win. Shocked. I wasn't shocked that Dom was going to win. I figured Dom was going to win because they would not have him lose to the first former world champion that he wrestled. They're not going to make him lose because They may be building up Dom versus Gunther just in case Goldberg don't work out. Or just a Royal Rumble match, a filler match, whatever the case may be. Dom ain't going to beat Gunther. But they may have a Gunther versus Dom match. I thought, though, they wrote Dom off. The way he got his ass whooped at the end, it looked like they wrote Dom off for a couple weeks. So it was very interesting. Damien Priest loses, but he gets his heat back at the end. This show wasn't that good to me, though. You see, I'm done. It's 20 minutes. You know, that's a good time for me, though. I don't want to be on here too long, but I'm gonna give this 2 ships. It was a go home show. The Bloodline stuff was good. The triple threat match was good. The Dom Priest match was blah. The end wasn't even. I'm reserting back not to be a Damien Priest fan again, y'all. I was his fan for a couple months, but now he's getting boring again. They have to give him something. So hopefully this is the start of something for him as well. And maybe a triple threat with Priest and Rey Mysterio. Maybe even, Dom, and maybe even Finn against Gunther. I don't know. I don't know what this is going to lead to. They didn't really promote anything. They promoted for Crown Jewel, but you didn't see Gunther. Liv, you saw Liv, but you didn't see Nia Jax. So you didn't get to see a lot. You didn't see Bloodline, Randy Orton, tag team match. No. So it was decent, and I think these shows are important to establish other wrestlers. But you got to get these wrestlers on TV so they can get a bigger pop, because these wrestlers aren't getting the pop that you desire that you want. Like American Main's not getting a big pop. Ivy Now's not getting a big pop. LWO's not getting a big pop, even though LWO's on every week. You got to make them do something, though, so that we can grasp to them and say, yeah, I fuck with them. But, it is what it is. But we will have to watch along. We probably gonna do our predictions on Friday. Well, I won't say on Friday. We're gonna do our predictions. We're probably gonna do our predictions on Thursday. Let me say that. We'll probably do our predictions on Thursday. Try to get this out there. No, cancel. So it's your boy, Spaceship Always the Incredible. I'm out. This has been In This Corner. Raw recap for the night. Yeah, I'm out this thing, man. Y'all be easy. Peace.